Hello, hello, and hello to all of my Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Boom, Libras, let's go. Let's see what your cards have to say. The energy has already been cleared. We are in a waxing gibbous moon phase, and we are in the moon of Sagittarius. All right, Queen of Swords. We also have the Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Six of Cups, the Chariot card, and also the Emperor card. Somebody is thinking about moving on from an energy with a God complex. Here we have the Queen of Swords. A God complex could be like a manager that you're thinking about, kind of at a crossroad, feeling like, I need to move on from energies who have a God complex, who are narcissistic, who are, responsible for causing low self-esteem. As long as you give them access to your universe. So Source is saying, here we have the Six of Swords. I see you sailing away from that before you get contaminated, overthinking it, and being overly fair and weighed down, right? So somebody's taking a more authoritative approach and saying, hey, I am working through my feelings. I'm initiating things like conversation. I'm moving on from any unforgiveness. I'm carefully weighing things. So it definitely looked like some people are under review as you move closer and closer towards financial independence. And I see you work operating in childlike faith. So you're not. I don't know that somebody is completely shut down yet. Somebody is saying, I'm sailing away from the depth of emotions attached to something. Like, how can I use this to my advantage? And taking more of an authoritative approach, like initiating things, not just, necessarily just kind of. And you all are you are a cardinal sign, so cardinal signs initiate things. So I see you all closing out cycles, really focusing on operating in your light. God is cooking up something nice for you. Here we have the Sun card. So somebody is definitely feeling more youthful in your purpose, in your life purpose, while you are very serious about closing out cycles. So this is good. Yeah, somebody is definitely, see this ram head right here? There's definitely been some motivation. When I say like a fire has been lit, somebody is definitely motivated and working on something, right? Taking, like I said, more authoritative approach, focusing on your purpose and working in your purpose. Here we have Queen of Wands. In your purpose, you feel more youthful, like you see this little person here, the younger person in this boat here. Somebody is sailing on, like things are moving on for you. You could be disappointed in people that you love. It could be heartbreaking and deeply disappointed. But in your purpose, that's where the healing is. In your purpose, in your life purpose. Like I said, here we have the Queen of Wands. In your life purpose, you feel more energetic, you feel more charismatic and free, in your life purpose. So that's where and things are working itself out, in your purpose. This is not where somebody is a workaholic. You're focusing on your purpose. And if you get to a point where you feel that overwhelmed, Libra, you'll ask God for an exodus strategy. The whole point of all of this is knowing knowing how to hear Source's voice inside of you. So you're not only going to Source when there's a crisis, you're in a posture of regular conversation, just in a posture of gratitude, period, overall. That's what I'm seeing for somebody. So there's the Queen of Swords again, the Two of Swords. We have the Judgment card, Judgment in your favor, High Priestess. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody is definitely taking the blindfolds off about two situations in particular. You are carefully vetting these two situations in particular. And again, something that you've allowed to get close to your heart, whether somebody, who knows you or doesn't know you, or, somebody could have done something to someone that's close to your heart. Whether it's directly or indirectly connected to you, I'm seeing judgment is in your favor, meaning that Source is saying anytime you want to break a cycle, chain, or curse, you got God's backing, and you also have the backing of your ancestors. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune is Source is giving you some time to make some decisions. The High Priestess energy, so you're feeling things even stronger and stronger and stronger on a daily basis because we're moving towards a full moon. So when everything is fully illuminated, we have two full moons, one on the 1st of August and the other one on the 30th of August. When we get to that full moon, if you decide, hey, I'm moving on from something, you got the backing of your ancestors. You got, like I said, Source is in your corner, obviously. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. And so Source is saying this is where you're going to continue working hard, investing in yourselves, and making some decisions about some things. So you have to be the ultimate person the ultimate decision maker here, because it's your universe, right? Just like other people are their own separate universe. But I'm seeing judgment in your favor. So if somebody has a court date or anything like that, you're being rewarded for how you're seeing things at a higher frequency, and forgiveness of other people, that you've allowed in your universe. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Eight of Wands. We have the Temperance card, the King of Wands, and also the Ten of Wands. So here the Lover's card, some kind of a business proposition or business partnership or love partnership is either coming your way, or you could already have your twin flame energy in your life. But somebody is really weighing, your internal scales. You're really trying to see what's going on here. Ten of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Wands. So this is a lot of fire. So Source is saying before you overthink things and before you get burned out, because we got a lot of masculine energy out here. So Source is saying before you get burned out, this is really your outcome. It's like somebody is weighing things in every area of their lives and really deciding what to move on from. But when you take the blindfolds off, Source is about to make somebody booked and busy, because you have tons of ideas. We also have the Temperance card. So Source is saying, look at things from a higher frequency. You have guardian angels all around you. Your ancestors are all around you. So you're not alone in making decisions. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Source is saying, so be very conservative with your time. Invest your time in focusing on your purpose. And again, if you get overwhelmed, because when you're asking Source for an exit strategy, you never know how that exit strategy is going to come. You never know how the exit strategy is going to come, but you're asking Source, give me an exit strategy. I don't want to be stressed out over something. Something I don't want to be stressed out over. So this is where you don't have to take the whole weight on yourselves, Libra, because that can be overwhelming. You're trying to focus on your professional life and your personal life and can get easily overwhelmed. And that's what this upcoming month of August should be about for everybody. Starting kicking off with that sturgeon moon. It's saying before I get myself overwhelmed, I can always cry out to God. And it doesn't have to be tears crying out. It's just something simple. It's like, you know what? I'm starting to get overwhelmed by something. God, give me an exit strategy out of this. You don't have to stay tied to anything. Here we have the Emperor card. The Emperor card came out twice. So somebody is dealing with two energies that have God complexes. But guess what? I see you feeling like a huge weight has been lifted off of your shoulder. I see somebody celebrating something, some kind of a judgment in your favor, and focusing on your legacy wealth. That's right. I see you focusing on your legacy wealth. Here we have the Knight of Swords. Stay away from any negative self-talk, any negative talk about any people, places, and things, Libra. Money is coming across your path. Page of Pentacles. Like I said, money is coming across your path. We also have the Empress card and the Emperor card. So again, you're dealing with some energies that have a God complex. Sometimes that God complex is passive. Sometimes it's aggressive. Sometimes it's cocky and arrogant. And sometimes it goes above what Source is trying to tell you to do. It can go across as like being passive, like, but I gotta stay, I gotta keep enabling something. God's like, no, you don't. You need to give it over to me. You're trying to play tug of war with Source. That's also God complex too. Here we also have the Empress card. So I do see a cord cutting ceremony happening as you're entering into a season of abundance and prosperity. So here we have the Four of Wands. I do see some kind of celebration here as you're booked and busy. Things are happening for you that's going to increase your legacy wealth, right? And the financial independence. But Source is saying, just keep working on you. When somebody gets like fed up and feels like they're just overwhelmed with something, Source is saying, you won't have a problem if it's a love situation. You won't have a problem attracting some, because again, you've been fair across the board. That's just how you're wired, Libra. But again, that's what you can look forward to coming up in August. We have 4 planets that are currently retrograde. The moon is currently in in Sagittarius as you're watching this. And so Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth and opportunity. So somebody's going to feel pretty lucky, but it's really not luck. It's just how you're wired, that fair-mindedness that you are. So your dreams need a practical plan. So somebody's life, you're Libra, this is Taurus right here. You and Taurus actually share the ruling planet, Venus. So somebody's about to live a life that they absolutely love and a life that they're pleased with. So Yes, 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 indeed. Creation. Somebody's entering into a season of abundance and prosperity. So through the darkness, I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. That's right. Somebody has come through some really, really dark times, but again, I'm telling you, on the other side of all of this, Libra, somebody's going to be so very, very happy. Very, very happy. So get some things in place. Get some things in place to create the life that you've always dreamed of, and protect your peace. Like, protect your peace. Here we have connect with the earth. So somebody may be taking a walk and recharging and resetting from the earth. You know, just kind of sort of pitching your tent, deciding how you want to live here on earth, and protecting that energy. So kudos and congratulations to you. Kudos and congratulations to you, to you, to you, to you. All right. 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all of who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. So that's 1 plus 5 is 6, and we see the creation 6. So somebody's definitely going through a double rebirth here. Where I can tell you one thing, because you all are wired to be such a fair-minded sign, somebody's going to know that's how you come into the world. You're already wired to be fair-minded, right? Very romantic sign, you know, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. And so to go against that for you may be difficult, to say, hey, listen, I'm going to have to put some structure in place where I'm going to have to let people know, if you take advantage of my kindness and see it as weakness, I've already been fair. That's just how I'm already wired. So if I get to the point where I'm starting talking myself out of who I am and who I'm wired to be, then at some point I'm overwhelmed. I'm overthinking something. So overthinking is cutting into somebody's money. So maybe that can be an indication for somebody. It's like, when it starts cutting into my money, where I'm so distracted I can't even think clearly, maybe I need to start looking within and see what's weighing me down. So affirmations for growth. I am a work in progress. I release old habits and create new trails. Each day I am getting better. I'm in charge of the direction of my life. I'm not defined by my past. I grow through my struggles. Roadblocks create opportunities. That is what I have for you, Libras. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all on Sunday. Bye.